tell me a bit about the event. I mean, the event, the Moneyweb event that you guys are going to be hosting, the expo rather.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to have a catered space for SMMEs?
Yes. So what you need to do is log on to the website, which is www.themoneyexpo.co.za. You register. It's all free. You get to have a look at the schedule and see what kind of topics, you know, are going to be discussed, what kind of guests are going to be there. One of the topics that are going to be discussed is whether your thinking is keeping you poor, and that discussion is going to be held with Douglas Kruger, who's an author. He's written about 6 books, and one of the most popular ones looks at how to position yourself as an expert. So he's going to be there, and that's one of the sort of paid for workshops we've got. The rest of them are all free. We've got a workshop that looks at stocks for frocks, where we demystify some of the investment stuff for women. We want to get women in, you know, participating and investing and knowing what to do with their money, because women play an important role, particularly when it comes to money and investing, and they know pretty much their stuff. And we're also going to have a discussion to look at how do you access government incentives, because a lot of people want to do business with government as well. A lot of people want to know, how do I get funding? Where do I go? How do I know which funding is for me? So we're going to be discussing all of that. And then a little later on, you know, based on the interactions you're getting on your social media account, we're going to be giving away 6 tickets. That's 2 for each of the 3 sessions that I mentioned. And your listeners can participate, and they can, you know, it's free.
Oh, okay, no, definitely. Thank you, by the way, for the prizes that you're giving to our listeners. So now, for people that want to get more information about the Moneyweb Expo, where can they go once more?
So the website is www.themoneyexpo.co.za, and you can also follow at Moneyweb. We do tweet quite frequently about the expo and some of the guests that will be there. Euphonic will be there on Saturday, and Pilolani just looked up and like, Euphonic Investments, what?
No, he's a property owner.
Yes, he is. So we're going to be talking about property as well, and he did join us last year at last year's expo. So this year is basically a catch up as to what has he been doing on the property side, what's he buying, what's he selling, and whether he's been spooked by the property market based on what's happening in the economy, that kind of conversation.
Okay, maybe before I let you go, why are you not looking at the economy or the financial matters in the townships though?
Well, that will be discussed as well. So the thing is, you know, and I think we're all to blame for this thing.
No, not me. Not me.
Okay, not you. We all, except you. We tend to have conversations where we forget businesses in the township, and that's the reason why we decided to let the Money Expo be free to all to register. So all you need to do is come to the Sandton Convention Center and speak to all sorts of people who do small business, who are in the manufacturing sector, who deal with IP, because a lot of you know, entrepreneurs have an idea, but they don't know what to do with the idea. They don't know the legal aspects of that idea. Once you have it, is an idea just good enough? How do you know what business plan works for you? So these are the kind of conversations we're going to be having at the expo, and that's why we decided to take a keen interest by looking at our database of experts over the years and try to get them to come through and answer the questions that some of the listeners may not necessarily get through. Here you get to come through for 2 days. It's free. You can come Friday. If you love Friday, you can come Saturday again. There is no limit as to
how many times you can. Definitely.
Wouldn't it be interesting to have a Moneyweb, or rather a Money Expo in the township?
Yeah, well, definitely,
most of the people who are in debt are. You know, and I run an initiative in the township, and I get to experience so many guys who come from families that are not liquid, or that are minus a million times liquid, you know. So if they could get this information, and I mean guys that literally cannot afford, you know, I was telling someone, I think yesterday, that, you know, we often take for granted the things that we get so easily, you know. The fact that I can drive here, you know, I undermine the person who comes here and I'm a train, I'm a taxi. But I mean, I advocate for the township economy, especially the development of that. That's who I am. So which is why I'd like to bring
Well, that is definitely in the pipeline, and we'll also be looking at ways to, you know, move the expo around so that at least we have one in Cape Town as well, one in Durban as well, so that everybody, and the townships, so that everybody gets to benefit. We are talking inclusive economy, so Bulelani, you will get your wish.
Thank you.
So before, as I let you go, we usually close off the show in style. So I know you're gonna be here to close off the show. So I want a word of 30-second word of inspiration to somebody that is listening out there, or that's on the verge of giving up. What would you say to that person today?
I would say that don't give up. All of us have a purpose. You got to find it, you got to fight for it, you got to believe, and you got to work at it. Life is short. You don't want to be that person who is sitting 10, 20 years from now wishing that they had done something. At least if you're going to have a regret, wish that you had given someone else a chance because you were so hungry for that idea. But just work at it, don't give up, and it all works out in the end.
No, definitely. No, thanks a lot, Nastasia, for joining us today, and looking forward to having you in studio next time for the full hour.
And I look forward to seeing you at the convention center.
No, definitely, I'm going to be there. I'm not going to miss it for the world.
Okay.